Hi guys, welcome to part five, where we be discussing divorce and life insurance, what most people don't know. And let's continue this series. I would show my face, but my webcam on my laptop is not the greatest. It's very dark and fuzzy, that's why I do not have it on. And once I learn how to set up my iPhone, well, I have to get a stand or something to hold my iPhone up. I can record differently. But for right now, we're going to just continue learning, growing, and hope you guys are getting some kind of knowledge and value out of this content and liking my channel. And we're going to keep it going. And I will get more in depth as we go. Okay. And I'll explain how to fill out more information soon. That'll probably be in the next video. But let's keep it going and continue. All right. So let's say you were married and now you're not. The relationship is over. You moved on. Maybe you even had a whole new family by now. But here's a question I want to ask you. Did you update your life insurance policy? I mean, I hope you did. But if you didn't, ask yourself that. Some people, their lives go on and they forget. So just double check. Because if your ex is still listed as the beneficiary, they're still legally entitled to that money. Yep, you heard me. Even if you haven't spoken for years, even if you don't like each other, even if you meant to change it but forgot, if they're still on paper, that's who gets paid. And yes, it happens all the time. Sure does. It happens. I mean, I get so many calls and like I say, I work in the claims department and for life insurance and supplemental insurance. So it can happen. Because someone simply did not update their insurance. But there are some boundaries to it, so let's keep it moving. And so, there are common mistakes after divorce, forgetting to remove an ex from the policy, thinking a divorce automatically removes them. It doesn't. You have to do it. We won't know you divorced unless you know, tell us or just go and update your beneficiary designation form yourself. How will we know? We don't live your day-to-day life. This as far as I'm speaking about insurance companies. And and then you assume that your kids will get the money. Stop assuming. Assuming gets you nowhere. As an adult, you should know just in life in general. When you assume something, it always end up being what is not wrong. So stop assuming, just do things the right way and life will be so much easier. You stop assuming. Okay. And then when legally the ex still is has their name on the paperwork. So the kids won't get nothing if you still have your ex-wife on the paperwork. I mean, make it make sense. You have to fix it. So, and then not only updating the contingent beneficiaries either. And so, what will be asked from you? This is very common. If you're married, well, divorced, we're going to ask for something. The insurance company will ask. This is what we're going to ask for. If a claims comes in and you're an ex-spouse or the policyholder passed away, you may be asked to provide a divorce decree. Yep. And then they're also going to ask you for the property settlement agreement. And so some states have revocation laws, meaning an ex get removed automatically, but not all do. So that's why we have to ask for that divorce decree and property settlements. We need to see what went on within that divorce. Were you entitled to the life insurance? Now, you know, some people, when they go to court, it could be for whatever reason that they got divorced, they do feel like their ex-spouse still should be able to be entitled to the life insurance just to take care of the kids, just their mindset of thinking that. Some will remove their ex from the life insurance portion of it and just trickle it down to their kids. I mean, it just every person's situation is different. So it just depends. So we need to see that paperwork. And then, so again, don't assume you're entitled to anything just because you used to be married. And don't assume someone else isn't entitled either. If their name is still on the form, they may still get paid. So just be mindful and be cautious that it depends on the divorce decree. Whatever it says, if life insurance is mentioned that that person will still be receiving some part of the life insurance or all of it or whatever it says, we have to go, well, the insurance company has to go by that information because it's a legal document. Legally, they have to follow it. And so, how to protect yourself or your new family. So, after divorce, immediately review all insurance policies. Remove your ex if that's your intent, if you want to or not. You don't have to, but if you want to, make sure you do. If not, just let the ex stay on there. It's your choice, your money, your policy. If you wanna update any beneficiaries, add new beneficiaries, make sure you do so. Confirm that the form is complete, which is the beneficiary destination form or the trust, and make sure it adds up to 100%. If your ex is still involved due to legal reasons, like child support or alimony, consult an attorney about setting up a trust or special conditions in writing. Please get everything on paper in writing. That way you won't have any issues. Everything will be smooth sailing and your family won't have to struggle trying to figure out what to do next. Just keep everything easy as possible. And I don't know how much I could express this enough. Please, please, please put everything on paper. Word of mouth does nothing. Just because somebody told you does nothing. All right. So stay tuned and we'll be discussing how to protect your child's inheritance. And don't forget to subscribe and like as we keep it going. Right? I'm going to teach you how to set up what to select for as far as trust goes. Okay.